They say if you don't know your history, you're bound to repeat it. Well, this is exactly what's happening.
So amazing. Everyone, please welcome to the show, Ty Smith.
What is really Ofokios and Fokuramas? I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man. Welcome to my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. If you are someone that's been subscribed to my channel for a long time, double check to make sure that you are. But if you are fairly new to the channel, get an idea of what this channel is about. What do? Go to my channel, click on playlist. All these different things I do on this channel. See all these different thumbnails? Those are all different categories of things that I do on this channel, from comedy to cooking to DIY when it comes to fixing cars. There's a lot of things I do on this channel. So check the channel out in its entirety before you subscribe. I'm pretty sure you'll find something on here that you like. What's going on, folks and Fokuramas? Welcome to the channel. Make sure you follow me over here, right there, and right there. I'm also on Twitter as The Real Ty Smith, and I also have another YouTube channel called Man Husband Father. Be sure to follow me over there, okay? So let me get ready to get on into this, folks, because a lot of folks are going to look at this crazy. Let me give y'all a little bit of a foundation of why I'm going into this. The other day I did a video, and you guys did a great job in responding with your comments and everything like that. A lot of y'all are definitely like, Ty, we definitely see it that way. Some of y'all wondering, what are you talking about? I theorize that the reason why the southern border is open is because they want those people to go to some of those biggest states that had the biggest exodus of Americans leaving. California, Illinois, New York. People leaving in troves there. So what do? They come into the southern border, and where do Governor Abbott then bust them off to? Chicago, other places like New York. Migrants, asylum seekers, illegals arriving in troves. Why to those particular states? Now, you might say, well, they're sanctuary cities. Well, California doesn't care. It doesn't have to be classified nowhere in California as sanctuary city, because California is just letting them in and don't care. Giving them free health care, free gender assignments, reassignments, better yet. Chicago is trying to allow these people to come in and automatically be police officers, give them ID, so these illegals and people that are undocumented can possibly be arrested American citizens. New York is giving them money, hotel stays, food, credit card, and try to allow these people to vote. So where are you going with this, Ty? Since I set y'all with the foundation, it's a reason why I'm saying all this. But check out what Joe Rogan said, because he agreed with me. Okay, now that he has said all that and y'all kind of get a picture of what I'm talking about, my main reason of saying all this is that this is something that the Democrats have played since the slave days. And how is this, Ty? Y'all remember the 3/5 compromise? Where they, if you don't know the history of it, you're going to be told, black people are told, there was a time that they only thought that black people was only 3/5 of a person. That is a lie. It had nothing to do with them feeling that black people was 3/5 of a person. No, rather it was, let me just break it down. See, they wanted to have representation of those that were pro-slavery down in those 3 southern states down there, Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina, right? They wanted representation that were pro-slavery. The people up north was anti-slavery and wanted more anti-slavery people representation up there. So in order for you to get somebody to be representative, I think it had to be like, don't quote me on this, I think it had to be like 30-some thousand people to pretty much be pro something, or to be counted. 30-some thousand people had to be counted towards having a certain type of representation, whether it was pro-slavery or anti-slavery, right? So what happened? They in the North said, this is going to be easy. We're going to have more anti-slavery with us because we have more people, population-wise, that are white, that are against this. The people in the South was like, wait a minute, there's more black people, slaves, in the South than there are white people. Let me repeat, there's more black people in the South, in those 3 southern states, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. There's more black people than there are white people, but we're okay. Those people right there, those blacks are going to be those numbers we need to get more pro-slavery. Well, then the North said, wait a minute, y'all said that that's your property. Yeah, it's our property, so what make of what you mean? Well, you can't count property as numbers and representation. In order to do that, those black people have to be free. Well, no, they're our property and they're our numbers too. Well, I tell you what, the North said, I tell you what, if you want to make those black people y'all property, and you said that they can count as numbers towards having representation, well, guess what? My chickens are property, our chairs are property, our horses are property, our belts are property. So guess what? That's why they ended up becoming a 3/5 compromise, because collectively they came to a compromise that 3/5 of the population of black people can be counted towards having representation in the South, which made it harder for them to have people that were pro-slavery representatives in the South. There it is. I know y'all haven't been taught this in school and nothing like that because they only want to push a rhetoric and it's to keep it divided. The Democrats always, and not all of them, but the Democrats have always been about race, even to this day. So that's why I made the comment and said, if you don't know your history, it's bound to repeat itself. So how does that play into what we're talking about right now? I'm glad you asked. It's the same playbook. I told y'all troves of people left those states, blue states, right? Troves of people left those states. They went to places like Texas, Tennessee, Florida, right? They're doing the same exact playbook. Yes, it may not be the 3/5, and these people may not be slaves, but these people are going to go into those cities. You ain't got to worry about California. California letting them come in anywhere. But where they been bust at in Illinois, Chicago, where they been bust at in New York, right? So the point is that there's something called like this. I gave y'all an example of a cup. All of those migrants represent fluid going into a cup. Now, once they fill up, they're saying right now, we have nowhere to put them. People, can y'all put them in their houses? They know what they're doing. What's going to happen? The water, the fluid is going to spill over the cup and it's going to run out, right? Guarantee you your money back, and I might be wrong on this. I'm theorizing that they know it's going to hit a huge capacity. They're going to have to send those people elsewhere, and water spills out and it goes where it flows. What are you saying that for, Ty? These sanctuary cities, those migrants or illegals, they're going to flow out and go to surrounding counties and different cities within those states. And I guarantee you, most likely, they're going to go straight to those counties or straight to the cities where they want to have more Democratic representation. No different than what the South did back in those days. It's no different. Let those migrants go to places where we know they're going to vote blue. Treat them well, feed them, clothe them. Does that sound familiar? Long as you're feeding them, long as you're clothing them, huh? Long as you're giving them free stuff, long as you're giving them credit cards and all that. Matter of fact, they don't like the American food. Give them credit cards so they can go buy their own kind of food. Illinois, we're going to try to allow them to become police officers. New York, we're going to try to allow them to vote. It's all this big, huge plan in the end is to get these people to vote, just like they did back in those days. Because if you have more representation of folks that go along with the blue and those numbers, you have a high chance to keep on keeping Democrats in power in those surrounding cities. You're welcome. No, I'm messing with y'all. But that's my theory on that. And let me know what y'all think of this. Matter of fact, let me ask y'all something. Or better yet, let me plead with you. Would you please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet and you're watching this for the first time? Would you please go into your phone, let somebody in your contact list know about this channel. In your phone, you have something called a contact list. Just tell somebody about this channel. Tell them to subscribe to the channel, especially if you like this video. Another thing, hit that like for me, all right? Now, I want to hear from you guys. Let me ask y'all a few things. Did you know that information I just told you about the 3/5 clause? Do you think what I'm saying is right about how it's going to spill over and they're going to go and particularly put these people in surrounding counties, blue counties, where they can keep on having these people vote to keep the Democratic representation there? Let me know. Leave it in the comments below after this video because I'm definitely want to hear this because this is just how my mind works and y'all might see it the same way too. Let's hear it. I am Ty Smith, model Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus. What's going on, everybody? So, hey, check this out. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to view these videos. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also right here is where you can catch the next video, the latest video that I've done. But like right up here, this is stuff that I've done kind of in the past. So in this area, you might find a video that I've done in the past. It can be funny, it can be something serious. It does not matter. But this is something that you can also do to check out more material that I do in my channel, because I do a lot in this channel, all right? So again, appreciate everything from you guys. Keep on watching it, keep on supporting it, and God bless you all.